Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, we're on the way.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Raul. Played out to the left flank. Swings it across.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's McAllister. Succumbs to the pressure. Messi. Tries to pass it through. Cannavaro. And the pass is intercepted. David Villa is herring after that one. And that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Albert Ferrer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for options for movement. Thinks one through. That has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. That is a great pick out. Now it's Sneijder. Roberto Baggio. Looking for the run. Sneijder has it out wide and in space.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectation.
Tries from a long way out. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Well read, nice interception. Threads one in. And it's Cannavaro. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Totti receives it in a wide position. Probing pass. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Czech sends that a long way. Davids. Yaya Toure. Toure really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get it through? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cannavaro simply refused to be outdone there. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Oh, wow, that's crazy! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Gol per l'Inter. Ha segnato al 32esimo minuto numero 10.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He has found a way through. That is good alertness. He's got a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Raul, and here's Baggio. He's picked his way through. Roberto Baggio! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Roberto Baggio actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's good vision. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He might be in here! Chiellini. Bernardo Silva is always scanning the pitch for targets. Raul. And he welcomes it in. Albert Ferrer cuts it out. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? He's having a shot! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. The Netherlands trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Cambio di giocatori.
So, into the second half.
The Netherlands can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Schlotterbeck. The Netherlands come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Del Piero. And it's Baggio. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that could set him on his way. Now it's Snyder. That's a cute ball. Baggio providing an outlet on that flank. Pele! Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids. It's played through for him. And he's straight offside. Searching pass he's played there. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Chiellini looking to hit the byline here. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's gone out for a throw-in. That has been knocked clear, and he's there to retrieve it. David Villa, and it's made its way to him. Very nicely done. Khan claims comfortable. Roberto Baggio. Desai calmly anticipates. Some resolute defending there. Tries to play it through, and he's had it nicked away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Pele, and he welcomes it in. And this is Yaya Toure, and Yaya Toure! Oh, it's come loose.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That'll be a throw. Lovely feet. Delivered low. Totti goes short. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's been caught on it here, and he's found a way past. Roberto Baggio! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
It's a good ball out wide. Baggio has it in a wide position. Time is running out here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Bellingham. That's a good run down the left.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, that's well spotted. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Great vision. It's a promising position. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Jude, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, I hate to sound too harsh, Peter.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Lionel Messi's heroics in the Middle East still very fresh in our minds, Jim.
They are 7 goals, and deservedly the player of the tournament. He was terrific in the knockout round, scoring in every game, and I was particularly impressed with that semi-final performance.
Yeah, penalty to start with, of course, and then he finished it all off, setting up the third, 20 minutes out from the end.
Yeah, it was a perfect performance against a very tough and durable Croatia.
Oh, what a mistake! Tries to pass it through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Maldini. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that was vital. Oh, good spread. And he's quick to return it. Davids! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Well timed, excellent interception. Davids. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Italy are looking to go forward now. Can he get on the end of this? And Messi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Neymar! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Neymar really looked so good there, didn't he, making his run? Did he rush the finish a bit? Perhaps.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. Passes coming off in quick succession. Tries a shot! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Pedri. Otto makes a move down the right. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Shevchenko. He's had it taken off him.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a throw-in. Looking for the run. And he's got them. And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Pedri makes the interception. Platini plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Zico showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a cute ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp. Davids. Messi. And the finish! And again! Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Davids. 5 minutes till the break. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Neymar. Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar's cross. Platini. Now it's Shevchenko. That's the end of the first 45. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Away we go again.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Thuram. Here's Vieira. And it's Nedved. And he's had it nicked away. Odo. Oh, that's a key interception. Davids looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Spread it left.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Thinks one through. Kanji spots it and intercepts. Shevchenko. Odo. That has been cut short. Goalless still, and neither side really getting onto the front foot. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pass somewhat off target. Nedved.
That was lovely, that.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nicely weighted ball. That's beautifully weighted. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. The less said about that pass, the better. Zico chasing after it. Vieira. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. This is a promising build-up. Schlotterbeck getting this one clear. Platini now looking to orchestrate a counter. Neymar. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Looking for options for movement. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Zico. Zico unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Davids. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, that looks a decent ball. A probing pass, played out wide. Platini. Now it's Platini.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard. Italy have it back and can go again.
Italy clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
There's the shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So we have
15,
movement on both
Messi.
benches.
El dorsal 18, Neymar. El dorsal 20.
Stood up well
El
to him
dorsal
there.
4.
Now it's Messi.
El dorsal
Messi
11.
will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Serán sustituidos por el
And
dorsal
Mr. Roy
13.
really
El
was
dorsal
well
7.
marshalled there because he was
El dorsal
denied the
9.
opportunity to turn.
El dorsal 23. Chiellini.
Zico,
El dorsal 5.
Bellingham.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And this is Van Nistelrooy, and he's found a way. Real chance! And there's a goal! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the first goal of the game. What a... He's having a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. 2 minutes to be added on. Nedved, not the most accurate pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Your final thoughts, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Mas Monumental. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot, as well as the three attackers and two wide men. Teams often switch between this and 4-3-3 by dropping one of their pivots into the defensive line. It's very adaptable.
He is through here. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, that's fabulous. Totti receives it in a wide position. Ibrahimovic applies the finish, and collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's well spotted. Great vision. That has been cut short. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Shot could be Cantona! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cantona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Out for a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw in again. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. Yeah. Now it's Cantona. Lahm makes the interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lahm. Pepe. That's really well manoeuvred. Serginho, and he's managed to get free. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to play it through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though. Tries one from range. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nice bit of trickery. And Cruyff! Rice. Very nearly half an hour gone here. That is good alertness. Davids. Now it's Cruyff. Ibrahimovic! Rice kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to pass it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Vitinha. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Cantona.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Ibrahimovic dominates aerially so often. Spread to the right. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Messi.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That's destined for the flank. And it's Rice. Oh, he's having a go! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Now it's Messi. Ibrahimovic shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's there to retrieve it. He's having a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Now it's Cantona. And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And Messi! Oh, crossbar! Oh, he's been caught napping. Messi goes for a shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look...
And that is all they have time for. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's 1 each. And that's the second half started. And no, that was never going to make it. Cannavaro. And it's Vieira. Iniesta quietly revving up. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Cantona. Rice. Looking for options for movement. Distributed tidily. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cruyff. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, what a mistake! Rice. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that was nowhere near his best. Cannavaro. Serginho. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now that looks a decent ball. Cantona. Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good-looking ball. That's rather hopeful. No, just over.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Serginho. Throw in. Vitinha. Akanji. Nicely spread. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Out of play for a throw. Oh, terrible pass. He has found the way through. Cruyff. Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And now he has two. Ibrahimovic! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Vieira. Now it's Cantona. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
se va a realizar un cambio.
And he's managed to gift it back. Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vitinha. Marmouche venturing down the left. Nedved gets a foot in here. He's found the way through. Backward it goes. And Hullet! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
It's not an especially good pass, that. He's picked his way through. Lovely bit of skill. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Davids. Davids! Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get it through? Marmouche with the cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Pressing high and with purpose. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's been won straight back. Has a look and plays it forward.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
He's gone direct here. Well timed, excellent interception. Rice, it's a really well measured ball. Messi! Brilliant save from Boot! Has fallen kindly here. He's got a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And he's quick to return it, thinks about the shot. And that will be it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Barcelona get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Threads one in. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. De Ligt. Pressing high and with purpose. Bruno Fernandes. And Jamal. Kimmich.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Now it's Jamal. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Brilliantly cut out. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Mbappe! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
De Ligt. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Messi. Messi makes a dash for it. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now he can run away with it. And this is... And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Mbappe. And he's found a way past. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Opts for safety. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. And it's Neymar. That is good strength. Akanji cuts it out. Messi. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Spread out to the left. Totti. And it's made its way to him. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this. Tries one from range! applies the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Albert Ferrer actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Neymar.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Yamal.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Totti. Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far. And back to the goalkeeper. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific one. And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Quality ball. Mexico have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. Caggiolu wins the duel this time. And here's Neymar. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. But that has not gone well. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of... A header! It's in! Mexico back on level terms. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
El dorsal 9, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Mexico restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And here's Mbappe. Totti. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! It's their second corner of the game. It's going to be another corner, I think. So, third corner of the game. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Rodri. And it's Neymar. In with the challenge. Albert Ferrer.
Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Now Albert Ferrer. Caggiolu. That's going wide left. It's a good run he's making out on the left. He's in a great position here. Bruno Fernandes. Played out towards the right wing. Vinicius Junior. It's Albert Ferrer. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, he's having a go! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Kimmich. Yamal. And it's Bruno Fernandes. The defender is not giving up on this. Messi. Now it's Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bruno Fernandes.
And it's Messi. Here's Rodri.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Now it's Mbappe.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Mexico clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Albert Ferrer. Totti. Nicely spread. And that was asking for too much. Marquinhos. It's Kimmich.
Bruno Fernandes.
Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mbappe is onto this.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
De Ligt.
Can he get it through? Chiellini producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Courtois did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi finding himself in space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Barcelona have their lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Knocks it into space. Look, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, this is surely their last chance.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Yamal. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Rodri. And it's Messi. He won't be happy with that one.
Vinicius Junior.
Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. And that's it. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goal.
And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
But there's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Looking for options for movement. And the shot! In he goes again! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Messi. Well read, nice interception. This is a promising build-up.
Bergkamp really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
He is through here, and it's played into the middle. Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
While facing up to his adversary, this Vinicius Junior! Oh, what has happened here? Picked out brilliantly. Raul, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Messi picks it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Great vision.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cajolu. Albert Ferrer. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And this is Ronaldinho. Shoots!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Oh, strongly challenged there. It's Ronaldinho!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Albert Ferrer. And that has been slung wide. Vinicius Junior has it out wide and in space. Good chance here! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Raul. And this is Raul. Big chance! And it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Messi. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Messi. Mateus. Now it's Raul. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Kadiolu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries to play it through. Cucurella makes the interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pirlo. Bergkamp. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Chiellini. Vinicius Junior. Bergkamp.
2 minutos de descuento.
And here's Raul. Well, they've got it again. And this is Raul. He's... Raul! It's a really well-measured ball. No, that's been intercepted. Mateus. And here's Ronaldinho. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And that's the second half started. Now it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Albert Ferrer. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Now that is a hefty challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been... And he shoots! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And here's Bergkamp. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Takes a shot! That's another chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their third corner. And he's managed to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's a player who has defined a generation. 60 minutes played. Pirlo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Bergkamp. And this is Raul. Albert Ferrer. He's found a way through. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15, Messi. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 6.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Serán sustituidos por el
He's
dorsal
felt that, hasn't he?
El dorsal 21.
Ball's played
el
through.
dorsal 7,
Messi
el
moves
dorsal
wide and
20.
looking to get onto this. Raul. Pass is just off target. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Marmoush. Rashford. That pass isn't the best. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Marmoush. Now it's Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, it didn't look... Could be danger here. Rashford.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Albert Ferrer. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Pirlo. Barcelona now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Now it's Totti. Over to the right flank. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Totti is behind this one.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Yamal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Romario. Rafael Varane.
Good ball over the top.
It's ended up in no man's land. Neymar. Cafu. Marmoush is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Spread to the right.
And the referee brings it to a close.
Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt... He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking. Can he get on the end of this? And he was quick to react. Throw it. He's picked his way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Albert Ferrer. Marmouche. Well, they've got it again. Threads one in. Now it's Darwin. Aims beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
That's been drilled forward. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? He has found the way through. Marmouche with the cross. Can he finish? Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford. Ambitious ball here. That is good alertness. And that is out of play. He is through here. Looking for the far post. No goals as yet. Marmouche is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Marmouche! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Rashford. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Albert Ferrer. Short changes him with that pass. Conte. That's really well manoeuvred. And now the breakaway. Cannavaro makes the interception. Albert Ferrer. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. 30 minutes gone. Can he get it through? Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Yamal. Looking for a runner. Totti. Albert Ferrer. He's looking wide. And they can counter here. Jude always looking for that half a chance. That's a little off target. Tries to pass it through. In with the challenge. Totti. Albert Ferrer. He's found a way through. Marquez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking for the run. And Batistuta! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Rashford.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nicely shaped ball.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
And it's Serginho. Nunez. And he's managed to get free. Albert Ferrer. Spread it left. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a key interception. Now, can they get him away? Now, that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looking to play him in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Juve. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. Good ball over the top. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now that's well seen too. Oh, nicely intercepted. Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal. That's very neat. That is good strength. And that's a good intervention. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Rashford is having a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Rashford has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Albert Ferrer does really well to win the ball there. Looking for options for movement. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's a throw-in. And they've got a throw. Played out towards the right wing. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Juve, he's got away. Portugal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho goes short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Serginho calmly anticipates. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And no, that was never going to make it. Duke is in a really good position out wide. There's the shot!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Portugal have their second corner now.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Now it's Rashford. He has found the way through. Probing pass. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Yamal. That has been cut short. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries to play it through. Real chance! And that really should have been that.
Batistuta really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And he cuts out the supply. Great vision. Well, played right into his path. And he's intervened well there. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. 1 minute to add, according to the board. Duke, pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. Oh, well measured. Now, can he find a finish? And he's managed to get rid. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona really didn't do an awful lot right there. They didn't do much at all.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated... Mbappe! Dani Olmo. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's quick to return it. Now there's and Messi! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And we have our very first corner. Dembele goes short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius Junior. Chance for a shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's had a shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Albert Ferrer. Gerrard. Over to the right flank. Oh, that's Dembele! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Silvestre. That's good play. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe is onto this.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Look at the space, takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Cannavaro clears it away. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Quarter of an hour played. Cajolu, impressive jump! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And here's Messi. And here's Mbappe. There's a sharp little ball here. That's put paid to the danger. Barcelona have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Bruyne. He won't be happy with that one. Great vision. Gerrard with the slide tackle there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Khan claims it without any fuss. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Has a look and plays it forward. And he shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
It's gone for a throw-in. Plays it across. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes the shot! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Kajolu gets a cross in. And he's there to clear it. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Looking for the run. He's found space here. He's found a way through. Dembele stood his ground strongly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Davids, just eases him off the ball, tries to pass it through. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cafu, distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Shot could be on. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. Getting up there! He's done very... And that signals the end of the first period. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way. Gerrard. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Played out to the left flank.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Mbappe. Goes for a shot! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! He's got himself an absolute peach. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Well, no goalkeeper. It's Dembele!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Neymar. And he's intervened well there. Cannavaro. Messi.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
He steps in, and that's the...
Right card!
Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Cleared away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Cannavaro. Nicely aimed pass. Now this could be a chance. Rijkaard. Well, that looks a cracking ball. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And that's been won straight back. Diouf. Davids. Rijkaard. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Pretty robust defending.
Now then, the ball's come loose. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Now, can they get him away? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Big chance! And it's there!
His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And now he has two. Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Referee has just said play on. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, good spread. Knocks it into space. Now that looks a decent ball. That looks a good ball. Shapes to shoot! And no mistake. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking.
And a chance! Glorious! A finish of true class!
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
At least that has given their people real chance. Brought out the best in the keeper.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position, and he can thump it away. Barcelona have it back and can go again. And here's Mbappe. Oh, now he can run away with it.
He'll try from distance! Oh my word, that is quite something! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things...
Shoot!
Spread to the right. Time added on 4 minutes. Now it's Messi. He's beaten the last man. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's managed to get rid. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time, you see him make those overlaps those marauding runs, providing support, the essential piece in any team looking to play on the front foot.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running shot. Robertson has given away a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space. Good ball, good take.
That's good play from him.
Oh, such a clever touch. He's a sharp little ball here. Albert Ferrer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a shade optimistic. Barcelona have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Looking to play him in. Played out to the left flank. He's picked his way through. Mbappe just eases him off the ball. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yamal. Now it's Darwin. And he welcomes it in. Now can he find a finish? Cannavaro goes long.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. Decent chance! And it's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Venezuela are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Totti. Almost half an hour in now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Marmouche. Marmouche is, of course, well known for his dancing feet.
Venezuela definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Now it's Darwin. Rice. Yamal. Now this could be a chance. Marmouche. Some resolute defending there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Spread to the right. And he skips past his man. He is through here. He's got away. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Darwin. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Shot could be on. He's come in hard. Totti. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. There's a quick free kick. Rice. That has not gone well. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Venezuela can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Cadiolu cuts out the pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's under a lot of pressure there. Tries to play it through. He's cut it out. Cannavaro. Yamal. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. It is a corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Venezuela are looking to go forward now. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Robertson. Robertson was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe. Forced to go back. Rijkaard. That's a lovely pass.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That looks a good ball through. Now it's Mbappe. And he shoots! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. A lot hinges on this one. And they've turned it round. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Barcelona with the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, well measured. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's on it. Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Looking for the run. Albert Ferrer. Now that looks a decent ball. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rijkaard cuts it out. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Aimed beyond the defence. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Nicely worked. Taken back almost at once.
Marmoush really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
The ball has bounced loose now.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And the shot! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Well, all I can say is that he did very well to squeeze it in near post. He didn't have much to aim at.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona have... Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Robertson has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card. He has found the way through. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's found a way through. Not the most accurate pass. Kadiolu. And it's Davids. And that is as far as it goes. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
El Barcelona y Argentina.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't...
It's Totti! Oh, easy pickings there. Marmoush! Oh, belter! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Messi. And it's Lopez. And it's Ruiz. He has found the way through. He's on it, can he get away? And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Rijkaard. Over to the right flank. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's found the way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has ended up in no man's land. Cafu. So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
Ball's gone out of play. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's been intercepted. He's shifting through the gears here. In towards the back stick. Khan claims it without any fuss. Marmoush. And the pass is intercepted. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. That pass has been well intercepted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Messi. He's got away. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Knocks it into space. Messi. And Fermin. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Albert Ferrer. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries to pass it through. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Marmoush. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cafu. Fermin, distributed tidily. Cadiolu does well to get it back. Fermin making good progress on the right-hand side. Marmoush is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Rijkaard. Albert Ferrer. Mbappe. That's destined for the flank. Mbappe. Decent chance! And it's been hooked away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Not the most accurate pass. He's in a great position here. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Fabian Ruiz. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe! They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's in a good position here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Spread it left. And it's Kadiolu. He'll try from distance. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Defending was strong and firm.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blow.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. That gets us going once more.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Fabian Ruiz. The message is clear, none shall pass. And he's been shifted off it. Messi. Back to the keeper it goes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. And he shoots! And a neat finish! Argentina are level! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rijkaard. No, it's come to nothing. Fermin. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Albert Ferrer.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Good ball, good take.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Good pressure, determined, intense. And he's intervened well there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Almost an hour gone. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Rijkaard. Fabian Ruiz gets a foot in here. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Great chance here from position A1.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Messi! And it's Albert Ferrer. Molina. And it's Lopez. Fermin does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Swung over. And it's Rodriguez. He's in plenty of space here. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Marmouche. Molina. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Marmouche. And here's Mbappe. Totti. Fermin. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Fabian Ruiz. That's been cut out, well played. That pass isn't the best. Spread to the right. And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he can thump it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Thinks of... Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite.
Against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Barcelona need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Marmoush, he's picked his way through. Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
The most accurate pass. James. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Genuine physical edge about this. Nutritional. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Messi. He's got away. Lewandowski. Totti wins the duel this time. Oh, good take in a good area. Totti! Goal! Barcelona! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen, the moment they made it happen. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
That's good play from him.
And this is Messi. Albert Ferrer. That's going wide left. James. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's lost his man here. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Totti! They've got to be quick to recover this. Might be danger here. Lewandowski. And this is Lewandowski. Rijkaard. Oh, Red, nice interception. Approaching the half-hour mark. Can he get it through? And it's been played through. Chance for a shot!
Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Stood up well to him there, and he's worked it through. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Bonucci to Messi. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Batistuta. And he's managed to get free.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either. Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Van Nistelrooy, and Van Nistelrooy! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Silvestre wins the duel this time. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. James. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. McAllister. Silvestre. That is a great pick out. And this is Batistuta.
Has been indicated.
Messi. Distributed tidily. Messi. Looking for the run. Always onto this. Bonucci. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Messi. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please
Barcelona just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Memorabilia from today's match
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Messi. Oh, played right into his path. James. Bonucci. And it's Lewandowski. He's found a way through. That is a brilliant interception. Shot, surely!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And here's Batistuta. He'll try from distance. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Messi, he is through here. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's been cut out, well played.
been still separated by the game's only goal. Messi.
Chance! Oh, crossbar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, this looks sharp. Silvestre. Great vision. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's destined for the flank. Kajolu. And he cuts out the supply. Now that looks a decent ball. Now that's well seen too. It's a pretty loose pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
No way through there. Van Dijk. McAllister. Silvestre. Looking for options for movement. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Shoots! And there's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona, that's a quick free kick.
Coming on the field
Van
is
Dijk.
number 41, Rice.
Aims beyond the defence. Totti! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitutions taking place.
It's their second corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass is just off target.
Manchester United seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And here's Mbappe, and this is Messi. Manchester United needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, super ball! Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a fault. It's Totti! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Barcelona have their third corner.
Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 13.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. It's a good foot in there. McAllister. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Oh, that was vital. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior! In he goes again. Just cruising. They are cruising. It's all becoming so easy. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be, should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Coming on the field.
A case now of complete control. The pass is intercepted.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They will... And that's that. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Your final thoughts, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to...